Hi everyone, are you ready to card up your sleeves to enter into the journey of analytics or data science? If you want to get insights from the data, we get lots of data every day and we have tools to get insight from that data to help us take business decision. Even if your current role doesn't require you to perform data analytics, then too learning analytics can help you to take data-driven decision. A basic understanding of analytics and how we can do that will help you to understand what the data is telling you, irrespective of what domain you are working in, be it HR, market finance, retail, or anything else. There are many tools which help us to analyze data, and Python is one of the most popular tools. If you are already using Excel or SQL or R or some other tool and you have basic familiarity of data, it's the right time to switch to Python. And if you are just thinking to start your analytics journey, then too Python is a great way to start your journey. In this course, we will be using Python and one of its most popular library, Pandas, for data analysis, data wrangling, and data visualizations. We will get some insights just by exploring our data and using some descriptive statistics. For example, you have this kind of employment report data, and looking at this table will not give you so much insight what the data is saying, what a story it is telling. But if you know little bit about what type of plot you can create and how you can create those to get more insight, or how you can perform descriptive statistics or aggregation and group by summaries to get more insight by exploring the data, you will reveal a lot of insight. For example, if we just create this kind of a plot from the same data, we get insight here. Here red represent men and green represent women. So we get an insight that in which category there are more women than men. And it's quickly visible here that these are the categories: sales worker and official clerical workers, where we have more women in the workforce. And we have here also more women than the men in the category of service workers. For rest of the categories, either there are more males, or maybe for some categories like professionals and technicians, there is equal proportions of males and females in the workforce. So quick insight we can get if we know how to explore the data, how to dig it deeper. This is another example in this data set. If you want to find out if there is any relationship between the marital status and account balance of different people, or why is the outcome variable, whether the customer is a credit card defaulter or not. So we can get insight about whether age determines the chances of getting the card defaulted or not, whether marital status have some effect on default or not, education, job, there are various predictors. So we get some insight how these variables are associated, whether there is any relationship between these variables, and what all insights we can get. Suppose we get some idea about those who are less than 40 years have less probabilities of getting insight. So we can see by using group by and aggregate the aggregate summaries for two groups where age is less than 40 or age is greater than 40. This is basically a screenshot from my video. And many times we want to combine multiple data sets and we want to perform some SQL like joins to combine those data sets. So we have explained in greater detail all those joins and concat append kind of functions. And I have used these kind of screenshots to explain all these things and to get a very clear idea about what's happening behind the scene when we are performing the joins. We have also discussed in this course to fetch data from multiple sources. Even if you have not done any data analytics before, you might be aware about using Excel for storing data. This is just one format of keeping your data. There are various other formats. You can have data in the form of text file or CSV file or HTML and JSON, and there are many file formats here. So in this course, we have seen how you can get data from the common data formats and how you can start analyzing those data. And to make the course interesting, we have taken data from multiple sources and different domains so that you can relate to it. So we have taken few data sets from World Population Review website. Here we have data regarding 2020 world population growth rate and so on. We have multiple data sets here available. So I'll give you the sources of different data sets. After finishing the course, you can pick up data set of your choice and you can try to analyze and understand that data. So see you there in the course.